Hey guys, and welcome to SimplyPiste. Today we're going to be taking a look at the women's Dakine Heli Pro DLX rucksack. So let's take a closer look now, shall we? This rucksack has a litrage of 18 litres, so it's going to be an ideal day bag. Let's take a closer look at some of the features. If I just show you this side pocket here, this opens up to a drinks holder. So if you've got, rather than using the bladder system, if you're going to be using like a litre water bottle or anything like that, you could pop that in there and then say, adjust it on the top there so that stops it from rolling out. But yet again, if you don't want to use it for anything else, like just use it as that, or you can use it as a separate pocket itself, depending on obviously how big the item is. You can pop it in there, zip it up, and then hey presto, job's done. Just like that. On the side here, what you'll notice is these big loop sections on here. Now they're designed for ice axes, so you place your ice axe in there and using the compression strap on the side there, pull that in, and then that's just going to hold your ice axe into place. You've got various loops on the front section of the rucksack, so obviously the most obvious one is in the bottom section, and then if I just go to the top section here, there is another compression strap system, and then when we take a look at the middle pocket, so if I just unclip those two, you've got another loop system built in there. Now, what they're designed to do, sorry, is to hold skis in place. So rather than having to play them around on the back system, you could lock your skis to the front section there, and that's going to hold it all in place. Obviously, this main pocket as well is one big open area, so quite literally grab and go items at hey presto, you can grab them. Obviously, now to get to the main access of the bag, I obviously unclipped the compression straps on there. So once the bag itself, it's all filled up with all your gear, put on these compression straps, and it's just going to stop everything from rattling around in the main section of your bag. Also means as well, it's going to hold your skis as well in place. Now you've got a top pocket on here. This is ideal for your goggles. Obviously it's fleece lined, so you can pop them in, or even if you put them in your stow bag and then pop them in, it's not going to cause any damage. Nice and thick, nice and padded as well. Now the main section of the bag is pretty much just one big open space. So it is quite literally just like the small pocket on the front there. Chuck your stuff in, grab and go items, and hey presto. Now you will see this divider here. This is used for your bladder system, your hydration system. Holes in the top there, and what it does, you feed the hose through, but you feed it, rather than it coming out of the rucksack, it feeds through the main strap of the rucksack. Opens up on here, and then hey presto, you can drink your water. Now what that means is it's going to protect the hose itself, so if you're doing a bit of backcountry, anything like that, you know, it's not going to be flapping around or getting in the way. Right, let's take a look at the straps while we're on that subject. What you'll notice, obviously it's a ladies fit, so there's a slight curvature to the actual straps themselves. Obviously means it's going to be a lot more comfortable for ladies, because obviously they have certain things that us chaps don't have. But yeah, as I say, overall fit is a big thumbs up. You've got your traditional chest strap system. Clips in nicely into place there. You've got your safety whistle, and then you've got your adjuster on there as well. Nice bit of elastication as well, just to give it a bit more stretch. And then you've got your your adjuster as well. So working nicely with the actual groove of the strap systems themselves means you've got full adjustment on there. Now before I talk about the hip straps, I'm going to talk about the back panel on here. Now this is obviously a separate section. It is linked in vaguely at the bottom there, but this is ideal for your snowboard. So your snowboard will fit in there, and then once you've obviously popped it in, pull it onto the compression straps, and that's going to hold your snowboard nicely into place. But the padding itself is really comfortable, so even if you do have the board on your back, it's going to be nice and comfortable for you. And then lastly, the hip straps. Very standard, very generic, but as you can see, slight moulder to them, so they're going to fit you nicely. On this one here, you've got a nice pocket on there. It's nice, it's got a nice fleece line to it, so you know your GoPro, your camera, you can store it in there, and it's not going to affect the screen. And on here as well, you've got your your clip buckle system, ideal for carabiner clips for any additional items. And lastly, just to finish it off, you've got a really nice chunky buckle system, which clips nicely into place, and you adjust it either side, and so that's going to hold you and mould around you nicely. Anyway, if you'd like any more information on this rucksack, please visit our website, SimplyPiste.com.